Yo, welcome back to a new video. As always, it is your ungodly host, SGSAMI. Yo, spoilers, leaks, and previews are out for My Hero Academia's next upcoming chapter 284. As always, guys, be sure to support the official release of the My Hero Academia manga over on mangaplus.com, and it directly supports Koi Horikoshi over in Japan. Now, some of you might be wondering, yo, what's going on? Why are leaks early this week? Well, this week's chapter, due to a holiday in Japan on Monday, actually comes out on Friday, September 18, meaning over in Japan, it comes out around Saturday morning. Usually the chapters come out on Monday morning. Sunday's normally a bank holiday, which means the chapters, instead of being delayed an entire week, luckily, thank the Lords, actually get pushed back to Friday, September 18th, which means since it's 2 days earlier, we are going to get leaks 2 days earlier. So the leaks that would have leaked later on tonight for most of you, or early in the morning, Thursday morning for the rest of you, means we get them now, which means the fan translation should be out honestly later today, maybe, I don't know, maybe early morning tomorrow, before Friday's obviously official translations. But with that being said, as always, support the official release of the My Hero Academia manga. We do have a few spoiler panels. Unfortunately, for those of you who are expecting Black Clover, unfortunately, Black Clover hasn't come out, and it's getting really late for me. It's like 10 a.m. So unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to do Black Clover whenever I wake up. Thank you for supporting this channel. With that being said, let's jump into My Hero Academia, chapter 284. Alright, yo, the chapter kicks off seconds after the last chapter. Now, unfortunately, we only have a few pages. I'll leave the link to it into the comment section below for those of you who want to go check it out yourselves. But the chapter starts second after where the last chapter starts. It actually shows, while pulling everyone into the sky, Deku actually created this massive tornado. Holy shit! Deku must have jumped with at least 50-60% of one for all. Remember, he's got those leg supporters, so he can use the upper limits of one for all with his legs when jumping, because that tornado looks huge. It's almost as big as the tornado that was created when All For One and All Might both hit their last shot. Now remember, we just got revealed that they were both using borrowed. They were both using the last bits of the remaining power. So both Shigaraki and Deku here are a lot stronger. We see this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people dangling in the air. Obviously, Deku has Black Whip on them because they would all literally be dead with this shockwave. It looks like the shockwave is actually destroying buildings. So Deku jumped in the sky with a big force to obviously dodge Shigaraki. But now they're all in the air. Deku's in the air. He screams out, "It's time to finish this once and for all." It ends right here, right now. We then actually, in the next spoiler panel revealed, get some backstory. Obviously, a lot of you missed out on the fact that we just had a very minor time skip in the My Hero Academia manga, which honestly, for me personally, was done really badly. It was the worst time skip a shonen has ever done and I've ever seen, purely for the fact most people didn't even notice it happened. But anyway, we do actually get some training arc in that time skip. It's actually rarely we don't see this, but we don't see this often, and we definitely should. But it's Bakugo just chilling with All Might. Obviously, it's Japanese text. I don't exactly know what they're talking about, but they're talking about their training and how Bakugo could get stronger. And it's honestly a very fulfilling moment for Bakugo's character, especially having a one-on-one with All Might. We don't really see Bakugo that much, as I mentioned, so I'm literally all here and present for the Bakugo development he desperately needs. So yes, Koi Horikoshi, thank you for giving us this Bakugo development. We then see, for other than the Bakugo, we do see Uraraka, Deku, Sero, Tsuyu, all training, all using their, it looks like Bakugo's using his AP shot. the ones he learned in the last arc. Deku's obviously Deku, I don't think gets a panel, but it's very, very distorted what we actually get to see. There is a short summary, but it looks like they're all training their whip. Uraraka is floating some rocks, it seems. We then jump back into the fight. Shigaraki is saying stuff to Deku. Deku saying stuff back. And it looks like Deku actually spins himself around, coming onto Shigaraki's blind side, and bang! Uses one for all. I don't know the percentage, but he's definitely using some upper echelon of one for all. Looks like some blood is coming out of his hand, but that is how the panel ends. Deku lands a solid hit on Shigaraki. Shigaraki looks absolutely damaged. Now remember, normally Shigaraki should be able to win this, especially with all the enhanced quirks, but Shigaraki's body isn't used to all the power he currently has. Now, obviously, Shigaraki's not going to die here. This isn't the end of My Hero Academia manga. I know I said, is this the end? It does feel like the end, but there in no way, shape, or form is this the end of the My Hero Academia manga. But the chapter ends with Deku getting a massive, massive, solid hit into Shigaraki. I feel like next chapter Shigaraki's going to slam into the ground, and I feel like this is where everyone tells Deku, hey, Deku, I know you want to end this right here, right now, but this isn't the place or time. We need to leave. I think Giganto Machina is going to show up pretty soon, pretty much as soon as Deku goes in for the finishing blow, because obviously this isn't the end of My Hero Academia manga. My Hero Academia isn't going to end this arc, so something's going to interfere once again, unfortunately. But we are pretty focused on Bakugo's training, Sarasayu, Deku, and Uraraka, and we are heavily focused on the Deku vs Shigaraki fight. The quick summary from this chapter reads, Deku and Shigaraki continue to do battle. We then get a flashback to Deku, Uraraka, Sarasayu, and Bakugo, pretty much what I just told you, training, and then back to the present day. Deku ends up landing a solid hit on Shigaraki. Now, unfortunately, a lot of you have been asking, hey, why don't you show us the panels? Now, guys, at the end of the day, these are spoilers, leaks, and panels. These aren't even supposed to be out yet. So a lot of it would get immediately removed from YouTube. So this is the best way I can do it. I'll leave a link to it in the comment section down below for those of you who want to go check it out. But most likely I probably won't, because it will be deleted in less than an hour. So, either or. Some absolutely fucking hype. Finally getting back into Deku vs Shigaraki. I was really worried after waiting 2 weeks we're going to see Giganto Machina again. Like, I'm all for Giganto Machina, but it was getting a little ridiculous. Keep flashing back and forth between the fights. We finally get a pure Deku vs Shigaraki fight. And it looks like next chapter, I think, is going to end this fight. I think Giganto Machina is going to come in. Deku's going to be forced to retreat. They're going to pick up Shigaraki and retreat, because Shigaraki looks fucked up after this hit. Like, this hit is huge. There are shockwaves going everywhere. It's an absolute beautiful double spread. Deku in his full cowl. His hair is actually up. His hair kind of somewhat looks demonic. Somehow it looks like he's in the same hair that he was when he went full cowling 100% with Eri. So we'll have to see what happens with that. But ladies and gentlemen, that has been My Hero Academia manga chapter 284, spoilers, leaks, and previews. What do you think of this upcoming chapter? Now, obviously, what I've described to you here is just 4 or 5 of the 13 to 14 to 16, 17, somewhat 18 panels we do get. So there are a lot of panels missing in this week's chapter. So we'll just have to wait and see until the official release of the chapter does come out, or until the fan translations. I'm honestly super excited to read this. As always, I will be reviewing My Hero Academia manga as soon as it comes out, so keep an eye out for that for those of you interested. And as always, guys, I do just want to shout out to every single one of you supporting this channel. Every single one of you are absolutely fucking amazing. We're now at over 6,800 subscribers, which is just literally nutty. So thank you all, every single one of you, for supporting the channel. Be sure to smash like, be sure to subscribe if you're interested. I'll have my review out for My Hero Academia as soon as the chapter drops. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.